Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. There's the whistle, and here we go. Played back. Now it's Bale. He's got away. Stood up well to him there.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time. And the finish! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Adams. Can he get on the end of this? Rummenigge providing an outlet on that flank. Ruben Neves tries to clear. Rummenigge. Pass has gone astray.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rummenigge shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rummenigge, Puskás. Oh, well played, well played. Azar. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Puskás. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Puskás. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Neymar. And he's had a hit! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Tunisia with the corner. They're first. And this is Bale. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Great chance! There it is! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Borussia Dortmund really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's Azar. Neymar. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Chance for a shot! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Delivers the ball. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And that has put paid to that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Puskás charging forward, the ball at his feet. Rummenigge. Cross goes in there. Borussia Dortmund have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Adams can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Drogba. Drogba is flagged offside. Van de Ven. Puskás. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Drogba. Beckham. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kelly! And again! He's got away with one there. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Beckham, the regular corner taker. Now it's Rodri. Indonesia are looking to go forward now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Quick to recover this. Beckham. Looking for options for movement. He's played it back. Ruben Neves. And it's half-time here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Indonesia clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Indonesia go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Hangs one in.
Indonesia clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And they're quick to get it back. Great vision. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Beckham. Puskás. Beckham looking understandably energised after his goal. Neymar, nicely spread. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he cuts out the supply. Nicely weighted ball. Puskás. And Puskás! It's a goal! The second half sparks straight into life. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter? To see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair...
Shot at goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? An instinct, he rises! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Puskas! Puskas! And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cleared without complication.
Puskas really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Adams makes the interception. Spreads it out wide. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Puskas unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Drogba. Threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Neymar. And he welcomes it in. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. It's run loose here. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution.
Indonesia have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Well-timed, excellent interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Drogba! He should have put that one away.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Looking for the run, and this is Drogba. Drogba! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And here's Bale. Rafinha. He's got away. Tries to pass it through. Ruben Neves plays it long. Shot for chance!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Real chance! That's going to go a long way. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, smashing header! Vardiol, tidy with his distribution. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Belletti. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Only partially clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Haaland. And he cuts out the supply. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely ball. Shot a goal! Goal! Milan! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. White getting this one clear. So what can they make of this? And here's Haaland.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's their second corner of the game. He's had a shot! Milan have their third corner. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Rafinha. Haaland. And here's Messi. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, this is... He's having a shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's good play. Crunching tackle. White did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to... Header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Rodri. Neymar. He's found a way past. That's a delicate pass. That's really well cleared. Fermin. And it's Messi. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Looks it out wide. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Beckham.
recupero.
Rafinha. And he's there to retrieve it. Serginho. He's found the way through. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Adam. And the first 45 minutes are up. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Indonesia really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Beckham, and he was quick to react. It's a pretty loose pass. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Just too high.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Adams gets over and intercepts. Rodri. And it's Beckham. Looking for options for movement. Bale! It's a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Assegnato al 52esimo minuto.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Drogba. And it's played in. Neymar is flagged offside. Played into space. No, he's just misjudged that one. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's only too happy to take that back. Throw in. Belletti. Fired deep towards the back post. It's Neymar! He's missed, but not by that far.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And it's White. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He won't be happy with that one. White receives him in a wide position. White. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Swung over. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Neymar. David Villa providing an outlet on that flank. And here's Neymar.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Can he latch on to this? And the finish! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing.
And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Decent enough try. Indonesia have their second corner now. And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Serginho can get it clear. Neymar stood his ground strongly. White tries to clear. AC Milan could counter here. That's beautifully weighted. Vermin! He's looking wide. Oh, that's clever. Neymar! And that's a real chance missed.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Now he's off and running. Rafinha. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Aims beyond the defence. Now, what about this cross? Ambitious ball here. Now it's Haaland. Elects to cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Rodri cuts out the
Ci
pass.
saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Well timed, excellent interception. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Chips it through. And that's the keeper's ball. Cleared without hesitation. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Messi. He's through, now is he in? Played out to the left flank. Hazard. He is through here. Terrific header. Van Basten! Goal! Drama at the death. Is there time for one more? And that's it. Well, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. Ultimately decided by just the odd goal.